Dennis, what'd you think of Steve-O tonight? He seemed to be a beast on both ends of the floor, rebounding and then finishing through contact.
I mean, he is. Like I always say, we need him to do a little bit more, and he's been doing it, the last couple of games. And he's a beast down there.
It can be hard sometimes when a team gets hot early to cool them down, but you guys did that tonight. Why were you able to do that?
Just doing everything together on the defensive end. Lou Williams, keeping right. Ferg did a hell of a job, on PG, just staying with him, contesting the shots. So it was a team effort, on the defensive end.
You and Lou Williams are obviously two of the best sixth men in the NBA. I know he started tonight, but what was that fourth quarter like when you guys were going back and forth on some of those possessions?
I mean, he's my vet. I know him from Atlanta, and he's a hell of a player, But I just try to do the right things, to win a game. And I think today, making my open shots, pull up jumpers. Try to help my team win.
How do you think Shea has been so effective in these last two games?
It's tough. His layup package, probing, just figured out how to score. Last year I didn't see that much. I think he averaged like 10 points a game or 9 point something. But this year, he's a different player. He's doing it on both ends of the floor. Sometimes you just got to kick him in the butt on the defensive end, but offensively, what he does, he helping us a lot.
Dennis, I want to say your final three-pointer came from the top. I want to say you turned up court to play defense even before it went through the net. Like your confidence was that high. Is that the case? Do you recall?
Yeah, I see. I missed the first one.
But it actually came after that.
Oh, after that, I can't remember that.
Okay.
But I knew I made one. Wanted to go back on defense, but I knew Lou scored like 2 possessions, back to back. So I wanted to pick up full court. That's what I did.
I know it's still very early in the season comparatively, but is Sixth Man of the Year a goal that you've set for yourself at any time?
I ain't trying to be a sixth man, I think everybody knows this here. I just try, every night I go out there, I just try to be the best I can be. On the court, off the court, I'll be professional, and everything else gonna come.
You guys really outscored them in the paint a lot tonight, and whether it was guards getting to the rim or you guys finding the bigs on dishes, how vital is that in a game where maybe you're not shooting as well as you'd like to?
It's big time. You got, 2 or 3 guys who can get to the rim whenever it feels like, we just got to make the right decision, when we get or putting pressure on the rim. And that's what we did, we find ourselves, making the reads and making the shots, the layups, but sometimes we kick that out for the open 3 or find Steve-O, and you just got to keep getting better on that, and then it's gonna be difficult to guard us.
Was that a bigger emphasis when they started going to zone there in the second quarter?
Yeah, we had to put pressure on the rim, shot a couple of threes, didn't make them, in the first half, but I think in the second half we got stops and then was running.
Dennis, 32 points for Shea tonight, and obviously Chris Paul came out and does what he normally does, leading the teams on both ends of the floor. If they were both drowning and you could only save one of them, which one would you choose?
Well, I'm a team player. I'm getting both of them.
Oh, okay.
Has there been something different for you this season? Your efficiency is up, your 2-point shot percentage is up. Has there been anything different in your approach or anything at all for you this year?
Not really. I got a baby now that calms me down, and just putting it all out there every night. Got family who's behind me, ups and downs. It don't matter, and I think that's the reason why I'm playing right now.
You're not really getting any of your layups blocked or anything like that. Are your release points different, positioning, anything that you're doing a little bit better around the rim?
First year, I remember everybody blocked my shots, So I watch video, a lot. Tony Parker, like I always say, Conley, Kemba Walker. And I try to find the spacing, how to get them off. And sometimes they're getting it, sometimes they don't, So just try to cut them off and get my floater up or my layup. And today it worked.